I ain't heard
The
from you.
folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go, D.
You ready, Smoke?
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Gun. Bring up 48.
Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mack Wilson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long for Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins, and he's able to find Diggs. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
On second and 7, Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able
I'll
to get
take
an
a double
open
quarter
field
pounder
with a full head
meal
of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be
with
tough to get him
power.
down.
There was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Zay!
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the 25 on second down, Cousins.
Nice.
He's caught right at the 10-yard line.
Nice.
Cousins to his tight end, Rudolph, for a Viking first down. Cousins going to come up on a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the game there, second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down. Turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Mack Wilson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Hey, we're 33.
Let's get off the field, D. Hatch it. Jim.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check 52.
At the 16.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Get ready. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3-and-out.
Real.
Hey, watch it.
Check 50. Check 50.
Check the backer. Shit. No. Off. Check.
I got you.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
SOS. Bang. Switch.
I got you.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Set. 180. Hey, alert.
Switch gears.
Hey, check 24. Rush 24.
Alert flare.
He's coming. We got double up. Check 9.
Slam. Check.
I got it.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
218, jump.
Check nickel.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go, go, go.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Under a head. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Real.
54, Mike.
Point it right.
54, block 54. I got one. Switch.
Check 13.
They go play action. Mayfield under pressure again, and down he goes again. Everson Griffin picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, do. Point it right. 54.
4th down, Mayfield. And that is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Mike 57.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Stop
He's
playing with
picked
me,
off
dog.
at his own 46.
Man,
And the
these are good
return this
team
time
plays, nigga.
will go out to the
Don't play with me on
42-yard
that.
line.
Don't play with me on that
How about
shit.
the big boys snagging one? You
Come
don't
on,
see
man.
that
Get
every
your own
week.
play,
No,
Smoke.
you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually...
Using
And
blitz
pressure
team
coming,
plays.
and they
That's
got it
tragic.
once again.
That is
The
tragic.
Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Cousins now from the 50, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you did? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the
12-yard line. Let's go. Over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch that.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hurry.
From the 45 on second down, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. He finds Beckham complete. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. A run for Nick Chubb. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On the carry, it's Chubb. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Mayfield on play action. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Hey, check motion. Let's go.
Mayfield looks to throw, and it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins there to make the grab, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Hello? Oh.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game this...
Mama said come help with the bag.
Let's go, man. Don't pause the game. Yo. What you waiting on, man?
close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.